Hmm. Hello, everybody. On this here, I'm just going to say that I have a sore throat, so I'm just gonna be quick about it. Epstein dead. He died by suicide, and no one believes that. People think that he committed suicide, but we all know this is will you know happened. But myself and the rest of the world believed otherwise, that he actually got silenced. How we knew that? We don't. But we can actually do the smart thing and actually think like this. Because, you want to know how he killed himself? By hanging. In his cell. But the problem is, he was on suicide watch. And if you are on a suicide watch, they will take away anything away from you. Your belt, your shoelaces, anything. So how the hell killed him himself? How? Sorry. It's it doesn't make any sense. No one buys it. Hell, even 2,000 documents have been fucking released. And a lot more names should be named. But the people is some people is like, oh no, he died. Should I feel it in the sadness? And some of them is more like, oh yes, he's dead. Now I can do more of my shit. All we know that he killed himself in a cell on suicide watch. But the problem is, some news actually come out and said he got removed from suicide watch. And then they say that he was still on suicide watch. So I don't know, but all I can say is he's dead. That's the anything about it. He's dead. Dead men don't talk. But the problem is, everything is going to get released. Everything is gonna get unearthed, because if Epstein was alive and talking about this, a lot of powerful men and women will be brought down. But because he got killed, or I mean, killed himself, it only put more fuel on the fire, because now even the FBI is more interested about the investigation. Hell, both from the Democrats and Republicans is reporting foul play. Celebrities, common people, even the fucking president said this is smells like bullshit. So here we are. Investigation on Jeffrey Epstein, the pedophile billionaire, with freaking links and connections to powerful men and women all around the world. And when I say all around the world, I'm meaning it. I'm gonna link from TimPool's video in this description, so you can see it for yourself, because you need to see it for your own eyes, because this is bullshit. This sounds like a conspiracy theory. A day before the trial, he killed himself while he was on suicide watch. If it was so, then it was a criminally negligence on the police department's part. It was so fucking obvious. He got murdered. By whom? Who knows? The left says it was Trump's who did it. On the right it say it was Clinton's who did it. But we don't know. Hell, even the Clinton body count, what the fuck is one want to call it, it's fucking trending on Twitter. I don't know what to say besides this person is dead. That's all. How he did it, I don't know. If I actually want to see a picture about the suicide watch cell. If it doesn't have a hook in the ceiling, or a bed, or a sink, or it just padded cell. But all I can see and all I can read was said he was hanging from the ceiling. How? By what? I actually want to know by what mean did he hang himself? In his own shoelaces? By a belt? By an actual hemp rope? Or did he actually use his pants and just run his throat and bullshit? Did they found him naked? You know, the only way to hang yourself from the ceiling is to actually use your fucking clothes. But he was on suicide watch. Every 15 minutes, a guard will walk in and look up how you are. So I said it is foul play. I don't believe he killed himself. I do believe he got murdered. But the problem is, we don't know whom. Hell, he can even be a fucking prince from England, for all we know. He could be the Russians, he could be from the Mexicans, he could be from the Swedish. But no, we're too too close named and said, it was Trump. It was the Clintons. Maybe. Maybe not. But all we can say that he killed himself. Because it's what we could see. He was fucking hanging from the ceiling. While on suicide watch. You see, if you're trying to put your hands around the neck, you will only pass out. That's it. To actually be efficient to kill yourself, you need to actually have a constant pressure, even if you're unconscious. You know, death by asphyxiation. But I want to see this room. Did it have furniture? Did it have a bed? A sink, you know, anything, so you can see how did he actually manage to get on top of the fucking ceiling. Because he was suicide watch, but he had actually have probably an attempt to kill himself before, but it was never reported as a suicide attempt, you know, found in blue and all that. And then the day before the trial, they found him hanging from the ceiling. The day before, he go on to speak about everything. I really do hope this investigation never gets cold, because this is the biggest scandal in our current generation. But the monster is dead. He can't do any more harm for what's already had, or have, or has. But I do believe it was by foul play. because Occam's razor. What's supposed to be the easy solution is always the right one. This is this is this is bullshit. I can't stress this enough. A guy on suicide watch hanged himself the day before the trial. A trial that will bring down powerful men and women all around the world. So I don't believe you can rule out this about a suicide, even if it was an apparent suicide. Because if it was, then this scandal is bigger than we think. Because anything or everything who was on that plane, who was on that island, who even have a connection to Epstein, will be dirted forever, and it will be brought upon the light. Suicide. No. No. This whole case stinks, and it's time to wipe up. So that said, I thank you for watching, and remember to like, favorite, comment, share, and subscribe to this video and channel, of course. Don't forget you're cool, awesome, glorious. So that said, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next one. Ta for now. Suicide. Don't try me. And bye.